Daniel returned to the courthouse the following night. It hadn't changed much. The same narrow hallways, the same dim lighting, the same silence that made every step feel louder than it should. He had spent years in that building, long enough to know where things were kept and where things were forgotten. The archive room was in the basement. It was rarely used. Most of the cases stored there had been closed for decades. Daniel walked past rows of metal shelves filled with boxes, each one labeled, each one dated, a record of everything the town had chosen to remember, and everything it had chosen to leave behind. He stopped when he found it, a faded label, barely legible. Avery case, 1985. Daniel stood there for a moment. Then he pulled the box from the shelf. He placed it on a table under a single overhead light. Dust lifted into the air as the lid came off. Inside were documents, photographs, evidence reports, all neatly arranged, exactly as they had been left. Daniel began to read. The case had been straightforward. At least that's how it was presented. A victim, a suspect, a confession, and physical evidence that supported the story. Fingerprint reports, witness statements, chain of custody logs. Everything appeared consistent, ordered, complete. Daniel turned each page carefully, taking his time, not looking for anything specific, just looking until something began to feel off. Not wrong, just too clean. He found the chain of custody report near the bottom of the file. It listed every piece of evidence, where it was collected, who handled it, and when. Daniel read through the names slowly, one by one. Then he stopped. There was a signature at the bottom of the page. He knew it immediately. He didn't need to read it twice. Robert Mercer, his father. Daniel stared at it for a long time. Long enough for the silence in the room to feel heavier than before. Because this wasn't a coincidence. His father hadn't just known about the case. He had handled the evidence directly. Daniel looked back at the letter in his mind, then back at the file in front of him. And for the first time, the case didn't feel closed, felt controlled.